My name is Damaries Negron. I'm a sneaker collector and I've been collecting for about 12 years. I really love the bread colorway. Bread colorway consists of the typical black, red, and white, typical Chicago Bull colorway. This is one of them right here. These are the Flu Game 12s. This came out Black Friday of 2009. What's really interesting about this Flu Game is it has the actual smiley face on it. It has the 9738 on it on the suede as well, which is pretty interesting because back in 1997 he scored 38 points and he had the flu and he was pretty sick and he was playing during the court and he still was able to score 38 points, which is the concept of the flu game. So as you can see, the smiley face right here has the two X's right here because that means that's the emoji mean that you're sick, you're pretty much done. And during that game, Michael Jordan was pretty much had no energy left and he still was able to score 38 points back in 97. These are the Bread Sixes from January 2010. I was heading my way to the campus gym and it was raining. And I didn't notice that the mud pole was so steep. So my right foot actually sunk in and literally the whole shoe, even the inside, was covered with mud. It took me a long time to remove all the stains. It took me a while to remove everything. And I was pretty pissed. I didn't even go to the gym. I just went back to my dorm. These are the Black Cement 3s. These came out in December, Black Friday 2011. And these is the retro. This is the actual Bread Colorway. I consider this shoe as one of my favorite Tinker's designs because he designed pretty much Jordan 3 to Jordan 11 and 12. This is like one of his first signature designs and I consider it as a classic and I'm very into classics. My favorite two sneakers all time, I gotta say 16s and 11s. 16s because I consider that shoe as the most favorite comfortable shoe to wear on basketball. I really like the fact that you had that removable slip on the side. I got these Space Jam 11s here that came out December of 2009. These are a retro. Original ones came out back in 2000, so there's a huge difference. Design is different and everything. I like the yellowing because I like my shoes to be yellow because it shows how authentic and the age of the shoe is. I've copped every 11 since 2009. This is the one that came out December 2010. This is the one that came out right after the Space Jams. These are the cool gray 11s. I really like these because Michael Jordan didn't come out that much of cool gray colorways. I have about 3 types of cool gray colorways. I have the 11s, I have the 9s, and the Wolfberry 5s that came out of May of 2011 as well. These are the Conqueror 11s. These came out December of 2011. What I really love about 11s is super comfortable. The first time that I saw this shoe was the MTV Movie Awards. Nelly, he had the original ones from back in '99 from 2000. So that intrigued me. I was like, oh snap, these sneakers is very, very cool. I should get them. But remember, I was like 7 or 8 years old when that happened, and I couldn't get them because of my older sister. Most of the shoes that I have here, my sister does not have because my sister's collection is based from '98 to 2003. The most recent sneakers that she copped that I helped her to get was the Steel 10s, the black and white Steel 10s. That is the most recent shoe. Out of my collection here, there's this one shoe that my sister wants and is the Bread Force. These shoes came out back on Black Friday of 2013. Even though customers complain about the chipping because the paint's chipping off and everything, I will not get rid of this shoe. The only way I would get rid of this shoe is if she gives me her cool gray 4s. That's my favorite 4, cool gray 4s. Those came out back in the early 2000s and I consider that as my favorite 4 colorway. These are the white Chicago 6s. These came out in summer of 2010. The main inspiration of this shoe was the Porsche 911. The colorway, which is the all white with the red, which is very different from the white influence that came out this year. This part right here, the ones that came out this year, look like a pinkish colorway, and I really like this shoe because this sticks to the whole red concept, which I really like. I used to work at McDonald's. That was my first job, and I wore these shoes when I worked at McDonald's. Typical in McDonald's, you're supposed to wear black sneakers. I really didn't care. I wanted to wear my white sneakers, so I wore these for McDonald's. So this was my McDonald's shoe.